Good morning, birds. Ready? Your feathers are grown back in.
Big stretch. Welcome to the outside world. Bruno's here. The party can get started, everybody. Everybody wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Big Bird says, I've been awake, Bruno.
Big Bird says, I hear you.
Hi, boys.
A break in the rain, my boys. We're soaking it up, aren't we?
A short one. A short break.
Don't call Low Rider a short one.
I was saying a short break.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. We got a lot going on.
We have a lot going on.
And it's not all great news. It's a lot of news. There's a lot going on. Where do we start? We had to call the vet. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Unfortunately, the vet must be busy. It is Monday morning, early morning. I get that. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go to the vet because we have about, 4 different ailments we need to talk to him about?
Yep.
Guys, we mentioned to you a couple videos ago, it's been maybe a week or so, that we have been closely monitoring Luigi, White Lightning. Big Weege is one of our best goats. He is one that we've had, one of the original ones that we got, him and Mario, and we love that guy. I know you guys love that guy. He's a big old softy, but something's got into him. He's a little stumbly. Something about his right side. I could go through all the details with you, but you're not the vet, so I'll wait until the vet and we will continue to deduce what's going on. I feel like he got a little better and then he's kind of regressed a little bit. So talk to Dad about it. We've administered what we have around here. Dad, Grandpa Doss Farms, the other goat maniac. So we're being at peace, but we got to take care of everybody today. We have been under rain.
So much rain.
We also told you that Bruno broke his claw, one of his claws, down to the quick, and it is exposed, and he won't leave it alone. He keeps bleeding. We got to keep doctoring it up. So we've been trying to kind of keep his activity down, but I don't know if you guys have been here for a while. This is Bruno. This is what he does.
It is so hard to keep his activity down. He's such a busybody.
Just finished eating, so he's got a full belly and the energy is going to be there to follow, and I'm hoping he's not tracking a snake. Birdman, what you doing, bub? I'm just working. So he won't leave that alone. We're trying really hard to get him to leave it. We may have to wrap it. I know the vet's going to tell us, just like they told us with Hercules when he did something similar with his claw. They're going to say, wrap it, put him on pain meds, here's an antibiotic, and keep him indoors for 10 days. That's what we were told. I argued politely, like I know my animals or something. Hi, big fella.
What's on your head, Bean?
I just wearing stuff. Don't worry about nothing.
Is that your headdress for today?
Yeah. So the Weege man, guys, we're praying about it. We are really concerned. He is being a trooper, but goats do not want to show their ailments. They're prey animals. And that is what's kind of scary with goats, is if you don't get to it right away, they can decline very quickly. So again, we're gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna go to the vet today. I don't know how much of an update is gonna be in this video, but stick around. And oh, by the way, the cats.
The cats.
We gotta talk about the cats' health.
The kitties.
Yeah. I know vets may prescribe a lot of things. They may say, do this, do that, and we're not overly proactive in that department. And it's not I'm not trying to stick it to the system, or I'm not trying to persuade anybody to be a certain way, but we do our own research and we do our best, and we try to, they're naturally, I mean, these are wild animals, you know? So I don't want to overdo it, but it's to the point where it's time to bring in the professional and just make sure what we're doing is the proper treatment. I digress. let's feed some animals. Let's get the crew out, let them stretch out. They're stir crazy down there. We got some girls in heat. It's just a farm day. Speaking of which, I got to change out the battery in this because we've not had enough sun, and I don't want this boy to think it's time to jump the fence again. Would you ever do such a thing, Benjamin? Yep, oh, yep, You must have got poo on your longhorn because there's a little fly glob. What's that about? You've been rolling in the hay and getting in your manure? Ah, boys, I know all you want's cubes right now, isn't it? I know, big buddy. Hi, little big buddy. Skeptical. Look at my ears back.
Those ears, they're a true tell.
They are. I walked out this morning and came around the corner over here, and these two were laying down. He had a leg up in the air and was licking on it. He had his head curled down under himself, just taking a nap. And they both heard me in both ears, on both heads, boing, point right at you. Hey, you've never done this, have you?
I haven't.
You get to watch this footage back later, don't you?
Yeah, I get to figure out how to actually do this.
It's really complex. Red cable to red post, black cable to black post. I gotta say, probably the closest thing you gotta watch in here, I found a lot of black widows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this little thing kind of keeps it in. Throw the black back on first, then the red, then close her up. This is actually the hardest part right here. Getting these little hooks on the little cylinders and not getting the cable stuck in it. There we go. One other very important step once you've changed the batteries out, turn it back on. I have walked away before. I didn't turn it on. I was like, man, that battery's dead. Thanks for being patient, boys. I got the rest of it all ready. Here's your little treats to get you started. There it is. Whole hand in the mouth. Whoa, buddy. Don't you bite my fingers off. Here, snack on those real quick, big guy. Such a slobbery.
Oh, I know. It's the whole hand.
The whole hand. Are you guys playing soccer with your water bowl, Benjamin? Is that what's going on over there? Come on, lowrider. Lowrider.
Keep going, lowrider.
This way, buddy. Hey, look here. Look here. Yeah, that's a boy. Goodness gracious. Follow the bucket.
Some days he's super quick, other days he just takes his time.
Well, especially after we just wake him from one of his naps. Hey, little update. Look back there.
Looky here.
Birds. The bird army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Look at Emmy hanging out with the birds. She's running with them.
Does she realize she's with the wrong flock?
Emmy, don't go too far.
I think the rest of them are just down at the base of the hill. She's like, man, those are some fast chickens. She can't keep up. So the Guineas saga continues. If you saw our last video, we explained that the Guineas were no longer sleeping in the tree that they've been sleeping in for over a year. And we think the problem was Cheep Cheep, which was the one that we hatched, the one of 5 that survived this year. And Cheep Cheep's no longer with us, plus the mystery bird up the hill. So we are down to 21.
21.
But we were nervous that they were getting tired of Doss Acres and that they were gonna move on. And I had a little Ralph Jr. moment of sharing my concern in the last video. But we got a little update for you. Kit Kat, good morning, good buddy. Do you want to play some sniff butt today? No? Okay, you want to sniff my butt? Okay, now I sniff yours. Whoa, got you good. Get out of here, Kit Kat. I'm going to sniff it. That's the stuff that you just can't keep them from doing. His pain tolerance is insane. And I feel for him. Oh, he's gonna get that butt, Kit. Turn around here, kitty kitty. So rude. Man, when the rain is upon us, you get a few days of it. Plus, we've been trying not to get these guys out so that Bruno doesn't overdo it with his paw. I'm a little hesitant to do it today, but for the crazy crew, I think it is necessary. Hercules starts to get
crazy.
Pent up. These guys all get crazy. This poor girl, Ms. Bluesy, I know that was a little aggressive, wasn't it? She's been screaming all morning, and this boy has been harassing her a little bit because she's in heat. And guys, whenever goats are trying to romance each other, it's just loud, it's ugly. She gets hacked off, he gets weird. Larry tries to protect her though.
That's goat life.
All right, goaty goats. Spruce are loose. Yeah, I'm gonna just open the gate right now. Open that gate, open that gate. I'm trying to use my mind powers to open the gate, but you lazy bum won't open it. Like I said, they get a little restless. All right, Herc man. You ready, buddy? Come on, goaty goats. So what I am looking for right now is when Luigi comes out, I'd love if he'd stop and go to the bathroom on this walking path. His hind end is clean. Come on, Hair Bear. I'm coming, just a minute, hang on just a minute, walking so deep away. I think those are the things going on in his head. So I was watching on the cameras early this morning when they first made their first peep right before the sun came up, and Luigi, all the goats, they're standing around in the shelter and they start talking. One of them starts talking, and it's just a timing thing. It's a whole morning routine. It's the same time the birds come out of the tree. It's the same time that Hercules goes down and does a perimeter check in Goatville, make sure everything's safe. He howls out to the world to let everybody know we're here and morning is on its way. And it's awesome. But you goats, they think they're a part of the bird army.
I know it.
But look at him. It may be hard to tell if you're not us or you haven't seen every single video, but he's just not real stable.
No, and he keeps going towards the right.
Yeah, I mean, here's the other goaties. And it's not necessarily breaks my heart. Don't have any words for it, but we're gonna call, buddy. What I've decided is I'm gonna go to the vet so that I can actually see if I can go ahead and grab some antibiotics, some pain pills for the Bruin man, maybe something for the cats for, I don't know if they've got mites or if it's fleas or ticks or what that are causing some bumps on them and stuff, but we just wanna make sure they're medicated and protected from what they need to be out here. But I'm not putting Luigi in a livestock trailer in this state. If I try to go down the road with him, he's not stable enough. He'll be going back and forth, and they do offer to come out to your place. I just don't know how far out they're gonna be. If they can't get here soon enough, I'm just gonna say, hey, what would you do? If they need to give me some antibiotics to give him, I'll try to give him a shot. He's pooping. Pooped. I'm giving you a happy report, he's pooping. In goats, you wanna see him go to the bathroom. That's both poop and pee. You wanna see him eat. We noticed, was it yesterday? Yesterday when we fed him, that was the sign, that was the one. He's been eating fine, he's been pooping fine, he's been peeing fine. But yesterday he was eating and he was kind of leaning on the right side a little bit, and his head was just kind of cockeyed in the feeder and wasn't opening his mouth real far. It was just like he's kind of gumming at the food, and it took him forever to finish eating. In fact, I had to keep Mama and a couple others out of his feed because he wasn't even trying to fight back and tell them like, hey, get out of my food, and he would.
He always does.
Yeah, so something's not right, guys, but this is part of the farm life. I'm not saying that we're not gonna do anything, we're not gonna try to fix them. Obviously, I've told you what our plan is, but we have to emotionally detach a little bit. And as you guys know, it's a little hard for Shannon.
Okay, well, here's the other thing too. Since we're gonna talk about me not emotionally detaching, I bought some mums this year and I was a little bit hesitant because I knew that the goats shouldn't eat them, and they destroyed them.
Somebody snorted and ran.
Yep.
Now, he did just turn and burn a little bit. This is what's so weird, guys. It's not normal for a goat to be like in mediocre health, especially for this long.
So one of the other things that I've been worried about is that he got poisoned or something from the mums. But the thing is, all the goats were eating on the mums. They completely destroyed them. And he's the only one acting this way.
Well, and let's clarify, because there are people yelling at their screen at you right now. It was 2 mums. They were small. We have had other toxic plants out here, like the flowers down in Goatville, that they don't touch. They do a great job. They're very selective. And Shannon did not garden these mums like she gardened her garden. She wasn't watering them right. She didn't plant them in deep enough, so they weren't real healthy. They weren't real big. They were small. We kicked the goats out as much as we could, as fast as we could, but they're goats. They're going to get a little nibble. But the timing, I reminded her, was off. He started this before the mums were here.
Okay.
And in researching it, there's neurological issues, there are diseases, there's worms, there's parasitic problems, a lot of things that I cannot pronounce properly, so I'm not even going to try. But everything you read, everything you look up, and Dad and I have talked about this, I've talked about it with you guys. It's like, it could be one of 98 things, and here's how you address them, but call the vet so you don't do the wrong thing. I'm like, well, some of them, a lot of them, they're stackable, like the probiotics we've been giving them. We do have some dewormer grain, fake grain, it's dewormer medicine that I'm going to try to administer today. None of that's going to hurt. You can do that stuff proactively. Ivermectin I may hold off on until the vet says, hey, try ivermectin, once I've told them what I've done.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different things, but I want to bring you some ease. I don't think it's your mums.
Thank you.
But we won't do that again, will we?
I won't buy mums again.
At least not until we have a fenced off place that is for K&S and not all the other animals.
Yeah.
Then you can plant your toxic plants.
They're just so pretty.
Well, all the rain has been bittersweet. The sweet part is it's really good for the land and we need it, and it has been so dry this year. The other sweet thing is this, where we cleared with that skid steer. That's right, where I cleared with that skid steer. I gotta take that one, don't I?
Absolutely, it's all you. Look at her, she is just hanging out over here.
I'm a big girl. She may have a egg coming on. Now the rest of the crew's right over there on the other side of the run.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Miyagi's over there. But look how all the dust has been knocked down. It's really not muddy because there's so much rock in this, and there was so much dust and stuff to just roll down the hill. But it has made this so much more manageable. You can actually see now where all the divots and the holes are, but probably not on camera, but in person, so that you're less likely to roll your ankle or to stub your big toe where Arthur resides, because I've done it. And that's the sweet part of the bittersweet. The bitter part just being, we're stir crazy. I was stuck in the cabin all day, whatever day it rained, sun up, sundown, or wasn't even any sun. It's just not fun.
It's not.
It's part of it. The Midwest, you get all the weather, and it is definitely bringing the fall-y, wintry, cool temps. This week, some of the nights, we're going to be getting down close to freezing, which means we've got to quit talking about winterizing the camper and actually execute.
Yeah.
Our least favorite thing to do.
I think that's why we procrastinate it so much, is because it is not fun.
Well, what they don't know, I don't go into grave detail about this because it's kind of just weird, but that stupid black tank in that camper, guys.
Oh, man.
When you live in a camper, the black tank is where all your solid waste goes, and you have to let it fill up and you have to empty it. And because you live in it, you're doing it I'm doing it way more often than I want to. And sometimes liquids kind of leak out of there, and so solids just
build up.
And you know when it's happening because your little ticker knows I should have been emptying the black tank about a couple days ago. And then you got to go into clean out mode, and it's not that fun. Some of you guys have shared some of those tools you can put down in there with the sprayer and stuff. I opt to take one of those big white 30 or 40 gallon feed buckets, take it in there with me, I fill it up, swoosh it on through there, and you listen, you hear it all. It's a whole thing, and it gets wet and messy and sweaty, and it takes me like an hour and a half to do it.
I was gonna say, that's one of those time consuming things that you just don't really think about that comes with living in a camper.
And let me tell you guys,
it is so time consuming.
It stinks. I mean, it stinks to do it.
Literally.
Literally. It's a stinky job. Nothing like the odor of your lover. You know, it's bonding. It's a bonding opportunity.
I don't want to bond that way, babe.
Well, you know, somebody's got to do it. You're welcome. I don't either. Earl, man, I do not feel like picking you out of that pile today, buddy. If you get stuck, I'll bring your grain up here, you'll eat it. It's just, that's what's gonna happen.
Bluesy is so happy being out and about and not being stuck real close to everybody.
Yeah, when they're in heat, they go crazy. They go crazy. So it's nice to bring them out. I mean, I can tell you right now, just the peace that these guys are showing, this has been missed. And it makes tensions a little high, not between Shannon and I, but between the animals. Hercules kind of gets in extra sheriff mode and doesn't want anybody messing with each other. And he's got to go between the screaming goats that are in heat and all the good stuff. And it's just a big buildup. I need some sunshine in my life. Can you tell?
We need sunshine.
We need some sunshine.
Did you have fun out on the trail, Bruno? How's your foot?
Bad.
Brunosaurus, you gotta be gentle with it, man.
You make it so hard, dude.
Hercules, did you have fun out on the trail with your bro?
Had a good time. Had to mark this tree too. Got it. Don't worry. Doing my job. Hi, buddy.
So on Sundays, we always go to Kyle's parents and do laundry and hang out. And yesterday I came home a little bit early so that I could get everybody fed. And I was so surprised and happy that all the guineas were hanging out in the yard up here by the camper, which is what they normally do whenever it's close to roosting time. So I counted them. We had 21 birds again. Oh my gosh. Daisy.
Bruno, leave it. Leave it. What you're witnessing here, Miss Daisy just had a little smack attack on Bruno. Hey boys, hey, settle. And Bruno put his mohawk up and was gonna kind of pursue her. He's not afraid of anything. And Hercules stepped in between and saw him. I could see it in Herc's face. He was like, goats are off limits from that with you, buddy. That was a little bit, that was
a little intense.
Had to train a little bit. We cut a little bit of that out just because, but that's part of goat life and dog life. And he acted well. He listened, especially whenever I beeped him and vibrated him. Herc was going to protect his little Miss Daisy, wasn't he? Yeah, I know, buddy. You tease them, you test them, and you don't like when they react. Walk it off, boys. Walk it off. Come over here.
So I was watching them closely while I was feeding, and they thankfully stayed on our property and they all roosted in the trees last night. I kept texting Kyle. I was so excited. I was like, our birds are home. Welcome home, birds. "21 birds in the trees. Welcome home, birds." I never thought I would be so excited to have our guineas home, but I was really, really excited. So yes, I think that they just wanted a weekend away. They just wanted to go stay at an Airbnb for the weekend and
well, I'm not paying their
have a little
Airbnb
break.
bill. They better pay it themselves. Well, they probably did eat some insects and things over there for them, so it was probably like a barter situation.
There you go. They paid for their rent.
Yeah, but no, it was like we call it the feng shui. It's a little joke thing, but the feng shui of the land felt different without the guineas
It did.
coming home to roost at night in the trees that we're used to hearing them. We can walk outside and you hear them make their little nighttime noises. That's exactly what they sound like, by the way.
Well, and we spend a lot more time outside than you guys probably realize, even in the evening time. I mean,
Yeah.
we just hang out outside. It's that time to take the fresh air in, and it's calm and quiet. And so we spend a lot of time outside. So not hearing them was very strange.
Yeah, I mean, also you're either in the camper that's less than 300 square feet, or you're in the cabin that's less than 300-ish square feet. So we'll take our 20 acres outside, and this is our play place. This is our fires, the nature. It's great, but we got to keep the feng shui proper, you know?
Yeah.
Daisy's just pushing Bruno away.
Got some talkative goats today. Goodness, Koopa.
This guy's watching Daisy, man. He's got a...
She literally chased him the other day.
Well, and he's vengeful, unfortunately. Like you punish him incorrectly whenever he's doing something wrong. Like he looks back at you like, come on, come at me. Kind of, you know, one of those numbers. He's pit bull, catahoula, leopard dog. So that's why we trained him the way we did. But yeah, he gets picked on by somebody and he's gonna make sure they know that he's not gonna back down.
Mr. Miyagi, you are so funny. What are you doing? Huh? You're such a goof troop. Oh my goodness. He just made himself comfortable.
That's pretty smart, dude. He knows if he lays up there, the mice come down here and go down and around over here. He's in hunting mode. Look at that face.
He's so silly. He's like, this is kind of cozy.
That's hilarious.
Bruno, you are one tough puppy.
But we got to be smart, man.
One tough puppy.
Where's that Bruno dog? I think I might go tell him who the boss goat is. That's me.
Spruce just has attitude.
Starting to regret my decision, guys. I gotta be honest with you. No, we can't keep him inside all day, but if we don't get the other animals out, we can kind of better dictate what his day looks like, the kind of activity that he does. You know, he can still get the fraps on his own and run around, chase squirrels through the woods, and he can tear that foot open. But if Hercules and the goats aren't out, he's more mindful of his injured paw. And a lot of times he will be a little bit more careful because he's feeling the pain. But when he's in adrenaline mode and this is what's going on, he's completely ignoring how he feels. Boys.
Well, and that's not to mention Herc has been cooped up too. And so Herc's got the extra energy and he just wants to play. And
there's a lot of built up frap inside of those two. So what we've been doing, we've got some of that Wonder Dust, which is like a disinfectant. It helps
it kind of helps clot the blood and keep it from running. And then boys. And then we also have an antiseptic spray, like blue spray or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But I've been spraying it and then putting the dust on there and trying to keep him as calm as I can, keep him from licking it as much as I can.
We're not succeeding. They're not being calm at our feet right now.
They're not being calm at all. They love each other. They want to play. And Bruno is tough as nails.
The guy, he's just been through so much, so many injuries and things that he doesn't see ailments the same. Hey.
Herc's got the fraps.
Herc's got the fraps. I can't get him to calm down. Bruno won't stop. Boys. Come walk with me.
It's such a tough situation because we want to do what's best for everybody. And this morning, since it wasn't raining, it was best to get the goats out because they were super cooped up, and Hercules as well. But it's not the best for Bruno to be out and about, but we can't just keep him inside while we're all out here. So, man, it's just a tough situation.
Well, I'm going to be real honest. We gave him his last pain pill. We don't have any more pain pills last night.
Yep.
And he doesn't show that he's in pain. Not one bit. It's more of an annoyance for him. But the pain pills help keep his activity down. I can get him to rest a little bit more.
Keep him calm.
Keeps him from licking it because we need it to stay dry so that he can scab up and everything. But the weather's not even on our side for that. We're trying to keep it together here at Doss Acres today, and we're doing great. It's not fake.
We're
It's
not
fake.
struggling at all, guys.
It's okay, but these are the times, and you guys know, like, these are not,
It's just heavy on our heart because we care so much about them.
they're not typical farm animals. You all call them pets. It's a petting zoo. It's a funny farm, a hobby farm, and it is. I mean, we've just been out here learning how to do all this stuff, and those two country boys are tough as nails, but we still want to pay close attention to their health and try to keep them healthy.
Of course.
Yeah. What up, little Mario? Herc, are you gonna... Herc uses the goats as like obstacles when he's playing chase with Bruno. Oh, Benjamin, goodness, dude. I was just letting my little buddy out. Oh, is that what you were doing?
Looks like you were joining him. Daisy, Bluesy. Come on, guys.
See Spruce in the background.
Yeah. Earl.
He won't hurt the tractor.
Whoa. Guys, did you know I'm standing right here?
Yeah, we were gonna see if you wanted to play Kong ball with us.
Silly boys. So today is one of those days where we just have to run some errands and try to get everybody taken care of the best that we can. Kind of playing catch up from the weekend.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna head to the vet, see what I can come home with, see who I can set appointments for, get everybody doctored up, do the normal things in normal lives, right? This is what everybody does. Don't you jump in that steer pen, crazy. Well, guys, you know we'll have another video on Wednesday. Hopefully we have a lot of great news for you. Maybe there'll be a little sunshine. Probably not. I think we got a lot more rain coming. My goats are gonna terrorize my hay, my food. We love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Herc and Bruno, let's go hit the trail.